Hello, Casa Artists. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. So let's see if we can now draw a version of our own treehouse. So the first thing that we want to do is we're going to start with the house part, and we're just going to draw a line, a horizontal line, kind of near the top of your paper. And then you have just two vertical lines like that, okay? I'm then going to add one other vertical line right about here, and that's going to end up being the side of my house. So I'm going to actually close that in by just doing an upside down V like that, and I actually want those to go just beyond the edge a little. And then I can draw a line across the top and then a line here. See how that line and that line look a lot the same, right? And then I can draw one line straight across. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my door. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add a window too. I want both of mine to be colored in, my window and my door, so they kind of look dark. But like you could just walk in. There's not really a door on there. It's more of just like an opening. Okay, so that is the little house part. I can add lots of details to it later. But the next thing I want to do is actually have the platform that my house is sitting on top of. So I'm going to draw a line that is kind of like right underneath the house. And it's going to go beyond the house just a little bit. Two little vertical lines, one on each end, and then close it in. So that's, like I said, basically the platform that the house is sitting on. And from here, I can start drawing the big trunk of my tree. So I'm going to imagine this had a really big tree trunk. And it's going to come down, 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 and then start to kind of go outward as it approaches the ground. And then just to connect the bottom of my tree, I'm just going to add a little bit of grass kind of coming across. Okay, so now we want to start adding some more details to do with the tree. So I'm going to add a few diagonal lines here. This is kind of attaching the platform that's holding my house up to the tree. And then I'm going to start adding some kind of wavy looking lines to create that canopy part of the tree. So for example, I'm going to just start here, and I want a sort of wavy kind of line that comes around, and then maybe another one up here, and another one here, and maybe here too, maybe another one back here. But these are just sort of the lines of all the leaves in the background. I do want to add a few little branches of the tree kind of popping through this section. So if I draw a line that kind of looks like waves, then I can add in some branch lines. Those are the sides of the branch lines, but then I'm going to add two little V shapes in here, like one and two. So that kind of made it look like there's some branches kind of popping out there. Okay, so what else can I add to my tree house? I might want to add like a bucket coming down. So I'm going to do sort of a little pulley shape. And then I have a rope coming down, because you know, if your friend was down on the ground and you wanted them to put something in the bucket that you could send up, you might have a little bucket that you want to send up. Oh, we got to have a ladder to get up, right? So I'm going to, you know, my marker's kind of thick, so I'm just going to draw one line for each side of my ladder, but you may want to draw like 1, 2 lines together on each side so that it looks a little thicker, if that makes sense. So I'm going to bring my ladder all the way down to the ground. Okay, so I could add any other details on here that I want to. I could add something on the roof. I could add a keep out sign or any other thing that I want to add, okay? But that is just sort of one kind of quick and easy way to draw a treehouse. There's lots of other ways too. So go ahead, feel free to add any designs on that you want, and I can't wait to see what you guys make.